guys, welcome back to Mary's Music Room. Today is Friday, so we are going to be making our chicken cluckers today. As I said in the previous videos, it's the following items you are going to need for this activity. You will need a disposable cup. I prefer plastic, but if you don't have plastic, that's fine. I think a styrofoam or a paper cup should work for this activity. You will also need a piece of string. Yarn usually works a little bit better, but if all you have is some thick string, that will work as well. That's actually what I'm making mine out of. You will also need a metal object, a small metal object. Paper clips usually work the best, but if you don't have a paper clip, that is fine. I'm actually using a O-ring like you use for like keychains and stuff. That works as well. If you have a safety pin, that will also work. Just something small and metal that you can tie to the cup. The first thing that you will need to do with your cup is take your scissors, or if you have like a nail or something like that, that'll work as well. And you need to poke a hole very carefully. If you are younger, please have your parents do this for you, and you can complete the rest of the steps on your own. But you will need to cut a small hole in the very top of the cup, and I'll bring mine over to show you. So you'll have a small hole in the top of the cup, just like that. And then you're going to take your string. My string's actually too long. I'm going to trim it real quick, guys. You're going to take your string and you're going to put it through the hole very carefully. It may take you a little while to do this step, and feel free to pause right now as you get your string through the hole of the cup. Just pause and take however much time you need to get that done. As soon as you've gotten your string through the hole, you want to pull it down so you have the majority of your string hanging from the bottom, and then you are going to want to have some up here on the top. You are then going to take your metal object and you're going to tie it to the top of the cup. So go ahead and pause here if you need to get your metal object tied to the top of your cup. So see, I've got mine tied. And pause if you need extra time to complete that step. Awesome. So now you should have your metal object attached to the top of your cup. You do want to be touching the cup. If it's not touching the top of the cup, it will not work. And then you should have some string hanging down below. Now, to play this instrument, you will need your wet paper towel. I think I said in the instructions that you would need a little bit of that. You're going to take your paper towel and you're going to fold it around the string. Fold it around the string so you are pinching the string with your wet paper towel. And then you're just going to give it some small tugs going down the string. And you can keep doing that. It should sound kind of like a chicken clucking. And the way that this instrument works is when you put the wet paper towel on the string, it creates friction. And when you tug on it, that friction creates vibrations that travels up the string and into this metal piece here. And those vibrations will travel in from the metal piece to the cup, and the cup acts as a resonating chamber and it makes it a lot louder. If you didn't have the cup, if you were just trying to do this with the string and the metal, it wouldn't really make a sound. So the reason that this instrument works is because you have the cup here to act as a resonating chamber for those vibrations to make it louder. Almost every instrument that you will see will have some sort of resonating chamber. So most of you guys have seen me play at some point the ukulele. The ukulele also has a resonating chamber. It's right here where this hole is. This is called a sound hole. And the resonating chamber's only function is to take the vibrations from, for example, in this instrument, the strings, and to give them more surface area to vibrate on so it makes it louder. If you didn't have the resonating chamber, this instrument would actually make a very, very quiet sound. So next time you go and you see an instrument, especially one that's made with strings and wood, check to see if you can find the resonating chamber, which will be the hollow section where the vibrations spread out to become louder. See if you can find the resonating chamber on those instruments to see how it gets louder. Well, thank you guys so much, and we're going to continue these videos next week. Next week, our STEAM activity is going to be string telephones, so be prepared for that. For that STEAM activity, you are going to need 2 disposable cups. So, for example, kind of like the ones that you used today, and then a long piece of yarn or string. And that is all you're going to need for that activity. If you want to decorate your cups, please make sure that they are decorated before you start. It just makes it a little bit easier for us. See you next week, guys!